In today's video, we will see some data cleaning and Excel tricks which you are really going to love. I have already created 2 videos earlier on this topic. If you still haven't watched them, you can check on my channel. Hi, my name is Vijay and you are watching Office Mom. Let's start the video without any delays. This is the sales data in which I have got details like client's name, item, quantity, sales target and target versus achieved. Here we see that sales target has got no formulas and target versus achieved has got formulas. In case we want to copy only values and not the formulas, we will have to copy this, then we will have to go in paste special, paste values. So it will be taking lots of time. We are going to follow a simple step over here. We will select this. Then we will come on the edge of this data and we will see a palm sign or palm icon. We will press Ctrl and we will drag it. We will be getting lots of options over here, so we will be selecting copy here as values only. And our values got pasted over here. We can see the formulas got removed. Here I have got a data in which I have got few columns and few rows. In case I want to hide some column, I'll have to click over here, then I'll have to go in hide. In the same way, if I'll have to hide some row, I'll have to click over here, then I'll have to go in hide. But we are not going to do this. We will use a simple shortcut. To hide a row, our command will be Ctrl 9 and our row got hidden. In case we want to hide multiple rows, we will have to select this and we will have to give Ctrl 9. In the same way, if we want to hide some columns, we will select the columns and we will give the command Ctrl 0. In case we want to hide only one column, our command will be same, Ctrl 0. To unhide the rows and unhide the columns, we will select all the data, means we will select the whole sheet and we will give the command Shift Ctrl 9 and all the rows will be unhidden. To unhide the columns, we will press Shift Ctrl 0 and all the columns will be unhidden. This is the data in which I have got sales and sales target. I want to insert dollar behind the sales and sales target. And I also want to put decimals. So we will select the data and we will press Shift Ctrl dollar and dollar will be inserted. In the same way, you can insert dollar over here also. Even you can select the whole data and you can press Shift Ctrl dollar and dollar will be inserted as well as decimals will be inserted. In case we want to insert current date, we will have to press Ctrl semicolon and our date will be inserted. You can format this from right clicking the mouse, format cells, date, and we can select the format from here. OK. So our date is inserted. To insert current time, we will press Ctrl colon and the current time will be inserted. In case you are using MacBook, you will have to press Shift Command colon and your current time will be inserted. This is the data in which I have got all the details in a single column and I have to divide this in company name, invoice, region, items and client's name. My data starts from B3, means from here, B3, and data ends at B62 over here, B62. We will come on the top, we will click over here and we will type cell. We can type anything over here, even I can type monk over here, space, and I'll type B3, means starting cell number B3. I'll drag this till here. B7 is my client's name, B7. B8 is my company name, means it will start from here, B8. So I'll copy this, I'll paste it over here and I'll do it B8 and I'll drag this. Now I'll select both and I'll drag till B62. Now we will press Ctrl H and find what? Find monk and replace with equal to, replace all. OK, we will close this and all our data got unstacked very properly. We can see all the company names are over here, invoice number, region, items and client name. This is a daily sales report in which I have got sales of all the months from January to December, but the months are not in a proper sequence. Jan is over here, March is over here. Before August, we can find July. So we are not going to use Ctrl C, Ctrl V over here. We will select our data and we will come on the edge. Here we will get an icon of palm or sign of palm. Then we will press shift and we will drag it wherever we want to place it. We can see a dark green line over here. We will release our mouse and our data got shifted. So now it's Jan, Feb, March, May. So we will have to place April before May. We will select this. We get palm icon. We will press shift and we will drop it over here. So our data got shifted Jan, Feb, March, April, May, June. In the same way, we will have to put July also. I'll select this. I got icon of palm. I'll press shift and I'll drop it over here. So our data got managed very properly now. This is the data in which I have got few formulas. To see where all we have got formulas, we will select the sheet, means we will select the whole sheet and we will press Ctrl tilde. Tilde is just below escape button and we can see the formulas over here. All our formulas got visible. To hide the formulas again, we will select the whole sheet and we will press Ctrl tilde and all the formulas got hidden. This is a data in which I want to create filters. To create filters, I'll have to select the whole data and I'll have to press Shift Ctrl L and the filters got created over here. In case we want to remove the filters, we will have to select the whole data and we will have to press Shift Ctrl L once again and the filters got removed. We can do this in a different way also. We can press Ctrl T, a box will pop up and we will have to do OK. And a table got created over here very nicely with drop downs. So in case you don't want to create table and you want to create filter only, you can press Shift Ctrl L. And to create table, you will have to press Ctrl T. Here we have got numbers which we want to convert in date. And here we have got dates which we want to convert in numbers. So first of all, we will copy this or we will drag this over here. For dates also, we will drag it. To convert this number into dates, we will select this and we will press Shift Ctrl 3 and all the numbers got converted into dates. To convert this date into numbers, we will select this and we will press Shift Ctrl tilde. And all the dates got converted into numbers. I have got a data over here in which I have got name of the employee and employee ID. I want to split this data in two columns. Means I want to split employee name and employee ID in two different columns. I'll select this and I'll come in data. Here we will get an option of text to options. We will click over here. Instead of delimited, we will have to click it over here, fixed width, we will do next and we will click over here, means just after employee ID number. Then we will click next. From here we will select text. Here we will click and here also we will select text and we will do finish. Here we will get a pop-up and we have to do OK. And all the details got divided in two different columns, employee number and employee name. We can rename from here. Employee number, name. Here I have got a data. I want to jump from first cell to last cell. So we will press Ctrl and we will press down arrow key and we will jump to the last cell. In case you are using MacBook, you will have to press Command instead of Control. To jump to the right, we will press Control or Command once again and we will press right arrow key and we will jump to the right. In case you want to select the whole data, you will have to press Shift, Ctrl, right arrow key and down arrow key and the whole data will be selected. In case you are using MacBook, you will have to press Command instead of Control. This is a sales data in which I haven't got sum total of sales and sales target. So I want to do sum total of sales as well as sales target. To do sum total, we will press Alt equal to and we will get our sum total. Alt equal to and our sum total is over here. In case you are using MacBook, you will have to press Shift Command T. This is the data in which I have got details of all my employees and I want to create mail ID for all. And I want to create mail IDs in two ways. First only with names and second with names as well as initials. I'll copy name from here and I'll paste it over here. I'll make A small. I'll copy this once again and I'll paste it over here. I have got first name over here also. I'll take initials from here. So initial is Monk. I'll put dot Monk. So our name got inserted over here and we see name with initials over here. We will come over here and we will type @officemonk.com. We will come down and we will press Ctrl E and all the mail IDs got created in a single click. Over here also we will enter @officemonk.com. We will come down and we will press Ctrl E and all the mail IDs got created with initials over here. Whenever we have to create any format, we insert table manually. I'll type something over here, serial number, name, employee ID. And now if we want to create borders, we will have to go in tables and we will have to create a table over here. So we don't want to do this. I'll delete all. We will have to select a cell from where we want to create our format. I'll click over here. Now we will go in home and then we will go in conditional formatting. New rule. From here I'll select classic. I'll click on drop down and I'll come in use a formula to determine which cells to format. Now I'll click on this drop down and I'll come in custom format. From here I'll select border and I'll click on borders over here. I'll do OK. Now I'll come over here and I'll insert my formula and the formula will be plus or equal to not bracket open is blank bracket open and we will insert cell number. So our cell number is B3 but before B3 we will insert $sign. Close the bracket and do OK. Now we will go in home and in format painter. We will click over here and we will drag it over our sheet or file. Now we will come over here and we will type something. Serial number and we can see our borders over here. Name, employee ID. I'll insert serial number over here and we can see tables over here. In case you don't want so many tables over here, you can simply delete it. Delete. Now you can start creating your format. I have got a sentence over here which is in English. I want to convert this in my regional language. I'm not going to use Google Translate for this. I'll simply right click the mouse and I'll go in translate. And my translator is over here. Over here we can see English and over here we can see in Hindi. In case I want to change the language, I can do it from here. So this is in French, this is in German, this is in Arabic. So you can select your preferred language from here. I'm sure you must have loved the video. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. See you soon with a new topic. Till then, bye-bye.